Good evening, and we are back here with Ipswich. Let me just adjust my camera because that was out of position. How are you doing, guys? I hope you all are well. And yes, big news. They have announced, well, I say big news. It was news, at least. They have announced that FM26 will be released in the autumn of this year, or the fall, if you are from overseas. I don't know why we still call it autumn. I don't know why we don't just say fall here in the UK. Good evening, Jerry. How are you? I hope you are well, my friend. And and I don't know what to make of it. I made a very short video yesterday basically saying I'm cautiously optimistic that we are going to have a game. Although they did say that for FM25, that it was coming out in November. Released something, and then it never happened. Hopefully that's not going to repeat itself today. But yeah, I am cautiously optimistic, shall we say. I have rested the players, haven't I? I agree, Jerry, as long as they don't turn it into FIFA. Good evening, Stefan. I'm always happy to see you. Good to see you, my friend. I don't know. I had a few comments. Some were good, some were not so good. I'm sitting on the fence myself, to be perfectly honest. I've seen a few creators jumping up and down and waving their underwear in the air and having a good time, and I'm not that excited yet. I need to see more than a 15-second clip, which just seemed to, it really just seemed to show me what perhaps the pre-match introduction might be like. Real grass, maybe. And is that what they're improving? I don't know. Because I'm the kind of manager, as I said, who will go and look into preferences straight away. I'll have seen it a dozen times, the pre-match intros, and I'll go and find where to click it off because it uses up far too much time. Bit like cup draws. Just don't bother with them. Just find out who you're going to play. I don't know. I am cautiously optimistic. What? Only a C+. What are these supporters like? Like C+. What's the board? Untouchable. Well, they have just offered me a new contract, so maybe that's what the board are thinking. So let's see how this session goes. Just looking at the fixtures, we have Nottingham Forest, Brighton, Leeds, Everton. All losable games. You'd think 12 points coming here before these two big games. I'd say 3 points here and then get maximum 6 out of the difficult games. You just don't know what FM is going to do to you. We shall see. Nottingham Forest in 16th. I'd give us half a chance. If they were in 18th, 19th or 20th, I wouldn't give us any chance at all. So I'd give us half a chance against the next two, Forest and Brighton. Things are going well. We didn't get to the Caribou Cup final in the last session, but I'm not too bothered about that. I don't think that we can say that we were soundly beaten. We were not. We were the better team on the day. Just didn't happen. And I'm hopeful that will mean that we can get to the Europa League final instead. Hoping that that's what's going to happen. And why is Valesco unregistered? Is that because he's been unhappy? He didn't seem to complain when I... Is it... Oh, is he running his contract down? I got a funny feeling he's running his contract down. Expires 31. No, it's going to be... I'm not quite sure why I've omitted him. Have I made a promise to put him back in? No, I've just made a a promise to sell him. He didn't seem unhappy being left out. So that's an interesting one. Dominguez and Caceres, I understand. But we are only allowed 21 players. I mean, I can't leave anybody else out. Nobody has a long-term injury. Corrado is the natural replacement for Valesco. Silva, Utara, Newton, Arribas, Scott, all playing well. Chiesa playing well. Van Beek, Timon, Barco, Diamonde, Bajtic, Monturi. I can't see that I can leave anybody out. So we are just going to leave him out, I'm afraid, and see how he gets on with that. I have made a promise to sell him, so I guess he's not complaining because he is going to be sold. But he can play against Nottingham Forest, and he's not in a bad mood. So let's play him. I'm actually not unhappy about that team. It's quite a strong team. It's lacking Winkler, and I'm wondering why Winkler is not being considered. He's not really that fit, is he? I think he's good enough to come onto the bench for whoever Giancarlo is. And I do have to make sure there is a balanced bench there. So let's see. Timon can come in for Matthew White. And Caceres for Atom. Corrado is a forward. Bajcetic can play there. But I think we'll put Atom and then we'll have Bajcetic. I'm actually going to play Bajcetic for Scott, just to give Scott a little break. Van Beek is tired. And I think I might... So Timon, Caceres, Atom, Chiesa, Scott, Corrado, Winkler and Arribas. That looks pretty good to me as a bench. So we'll go ahead with that. I can't really argue with that team. I'm not in the mood to argue with my assistant manager anyway. So let's... I am absolutely can't wait for the Prem to be back tomorrow. I'm gambling on FPL. Going without Salah and Haaland. Not going to put either of them in. In fact, I'm seriously considering doing an hour's stream just before the Bournemouth-Liverpool game. Just looking at FPL and seeing if you guys can persuade me to try to put Salah back in. I don't think that you can, but we'll do my final team, and then I've got some players that I think should be, at least, if not in the team, should be in the watch list for the first 5 game weeks, and people should be keeping a serious eye on them. So I'm seriously considering doing that for an hour tomorrow night. Before I settle down and watch the game. I think the deadline is at 7:30, so if I do 6:30... No, the deadline is 6:30, so if I do 5:30 to 6:30, that might... or 7 o'clock, that might be a bit of fun. So we've now gone down to third. Liverpool have overtaken us, but we have 2 games in hand. And we are 6 points behind Manchester United, who are top. So hopefully we will get a good result here and put the pressure on. Keep the pressure on the boys at the top. You never know, it might be our year this year. He wants Scott to play. I want Bajcetic to play. I want Bajcetic to have a little bit. We should be tackling harder anyway. I don't know why that is off. But we should be playing Bajcetic a little bit more, helping him to develop. He's a late developer, as I keep saying. Thinks Mane should have been picked. Probably is right because he is the club captain. But Diamande, I think you should just focus on going out and doing your job. That's what I would say to you. And do your job and do it well, and we'll come out winners, and then you won't have to worry about whether Mane played or not. So I think sometimes these players would wind me up if that's what they're like in real life. And I would probably be thinking, I don't want you in my squad. Just get on with your job. You get paid enough. So let's go. I do have a bit of a tickly throat. Yeah, I think the deadline, Jerry, is 6:30. So I'm actually thinking of doing a live stream from 5:30 to 6:30, just to get me in the mood, get some banter going, and then we can all go off and watch the footy. There are tons of games over this weekend, absolutely tons of games. I think I'll be exhausted by Monday evening. Once the Everton and Leeds game is over, I'll be absolutely exhausted. I'll be full up of football because there's just so many games. And go on, Newton. What a chance. He's missed it. What a donkey. He's on a yellow card as well. He's not having the best of times. And we are pressing them very, very high. And except for Newton. Is that Newton? Yeah, he actually very sneakily took the ball off them then, but his finishing is dreadful. I'm going to have to tell him to shoot less often. He is already told to shoot less often. But that was dreadful. How many players did we have in support there? And he chose to take it on himself. So we've had all the play pretty much, or well, at least all the highlights, but that's nothing new. And we do know that the opposition only require one highlight at the end of the day to take you apart. We're doing all right. 4 shots, 3 on target. It's not that bad. Newton, though, has been very wasteful. Going to watch the La Liga game and then wait. But then until Monday night, it's... Oh, absolutely. It's Premier League all the way for me. I mean, I enjoy watching the Premier League because FPL has made the games much more exciting for me. There's a point to watching the games. There's a point to me watching Liverpool and Bournemouth because I don't want Salah to get any attacking returns. So it makes the game, watching the game, a lot more exciting. And this Newton again has been wasteful again. What is that boy doing? He's on a 6.5 at the moment. I'm going to have a word with him, I think. And can I tell him? Let's tell him to focus a little bit. He's not too happy with that feedback. Uninterested. He's doing his own thing. Oh, and we've hit the woodwork. I guess this is not going to be our day. We are back hitting the woodwork again. Session, right, let's count them this time. So that's 1. How many times do we hit the woodwork in the next 5 games? That's 1. It's just a phenomenal amount. And Newton is now 6.4. I have to pull him at half-time. He's just... Shall I focus down the right-hand side to keep the ball away from him at the moment? Here he is again. What's he going to do now? What nonsense is he going to come up with now? He's very, very excited. He's too excited. What a donkey. It's like 4 wasteful efforts he's had when he's had men in support. Come on, keep it away from Newton. Let's give it to somebody else. I knew I should have played Arribas. Well, I didn't know. In hindsight, I knew I should have played Arribas. What a chance. Oh, don't give it to him. Oh, no. He's hit the post. We've hit the post again. That is 3 times now. Another chance. I'm finally Badgetich. My boy Badgetich has put it in. We've hit the post, the woodwork 3 times already in the first 30 minutes of the session. We are kings of hitting the woodwork. Twice there, once earlier. And give it a Badgetich. He's calm as you like. He's popped it in. And it is now 1-0. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got a 78% in the poll. Yes, we are excited about FM. 78%. 9 votes, 78%. I'm a long way yet from being excited. A long way. Whoop, here they come. Oh, good tackle. Oh, we are very wasteful in front of goal. Very, very wasteful. Shots are on target generally, but I'm not sure that it's the right thing to do. They're shooting from the wrong areas, especially Newerton. And I don't quite know what to do about that. I mean, he's been terrible. What do I tell him at half time? He needs to shape up or ship out. It's just not doing what you're told. Easy for Badgetich. Nicely done. Well, this will take us back to second. Back to within 3 points of United. Oh, Valesco. Oh, another gilt-edged chance. This doesn't look good because Nottingham Forest haven't had a highlight yet. And they will get one eventually. And that won't look good then. We should be 3-0 up at least at this point in time. I don't want to see a hint of complacency. I think I'm going to have a word with Newerton. I don't know what to say to him. You weren't that bad, but you can improve. Let's try and big him up a little bit. We don't do never press. It's pointless. And let's... I don't think I need to say anything else to anybody else. They're all doing particularly okay. Nothing spectacular. We do have a couple of yellow cards. I'm going to come off that get stuck in. Getting a few too many yellow cards. I think I'm going to tell them to ease off. I do not want a red card. And we haven't had a red card for a little while. So I don't want a red card. Just seeing if there's any improvement. His mood is okay. And there is a little bit of an improvement in the way he's playing. Not much. Well, it's just gone back down again. But nothing seems to be happening. Press has gone off a little bit. We're quite far back then, but we've gone into a press now. But it's a tired press. It's not a full press. Like I said, they only need one highlight and they'll score from theirs. FM needs to change the balance of highlights. We need to take the ball off them, boys. There you go. Now, quickly, quickly. But not to Newerton. Oh, God. That's okay. Keep the ball. Keep the ball, I said. Not give it away. Well done, Barco. Oh, is that going to be the sending off that I was trying to avoid? It's Badgertich, isn't it? It's going to be sent off. My man Badgertich is going to be sent off. Oh, it's going from bad to worse here. Right, who's going to be sacrificed? Valesco has to come off, I think. And Alex Scott will come on for Valesco. We'll switch those over. I'm going to take Newerton off as well. Arribas can come on for Newerton. Barco has picked up a knock as well. So all going well. And I think we'll leave it at that for now. And I do need to go back to balanced. We'll see if they come back into the game. If they come back heavy into the game, then I might have to drop the lines. But at the moment, we're keeping them at bay. We're getting tired as we come to 70 minutes. So what I'm going to do is come off the counter press. Just save some energy. They haven't actually added to their attacking threat. I've got one more sub I can make. Silva is tired. And Maston Twaino can come onto the wing, and Winkler can come on up top. Just got to keep an eye on that. I do not want them coming into the game. They're trying to attack down the flanks, but so far they haven't been able to get behind. And they're not showing any signs of being able to do that. At least no highlights. Gonna watch. That's an old comment from Stefan. Come on, Arribas, come on. Oh, this terrible passing. Oh, here's the equaliser. Oh, he saved it. Oh, this is like horrid, tense, horrid. Let's try that. And we'll just try and hold on. Come on, come on. You were ticking over very quickly earlier. No more highlights. No more highlights. How can he score and then get himself sent off? What a nutcase. I blame my assistant for telling me to get stuck in before the start of the game. Don't let that happen. Valesco's not happy. He looked stressed. Why, I wonder, does he look stressed? Life is full of stress, Valesco. Learn to live with it. Because it's coming to get you. Okay, so that I'm going to take... Oh, he's injured. Again, another one. Bajcetic is out, banned. Right, this gives us a problem. Well, let's rest the players who are not injured or sent off. Predictions, guys, for the games on the weekend. What are your predictions for how the games will work out at the weekend? Starting with Liverpool and Bournemouth. How do you think that's going to work out? How do you think Liverpool and Bournemouth's going to work out? I got a funny feeling that it won't be easy for Liverpool. Everybody's thinking that Liverpool are just going to stroll out and roll them over. I'm not thinking that this is going to be easy for Liverpool. And I think they might just win it 1 or 2-0. Let's say 2-0. But it won't be easy for them. That's for sure. Stefan says 5-0. Totally counteracting my comments. Maybe. Who is this geezer? He doesn't look bad. Bit of flair about him. Good dribbler, can cross the ball. His agility is good. His balance isn't as good as I'd like. He doesn't look half bad. 14 million. I'd take a punt on him. Oh, we don't do staff meetings. I'm too lazy for staff meetings. One 0 wins are very nice. They are indeed, but it is very stressful when you're holding on like that. He's already on my shortlist. Look at the price, 99 million. Jumping reach 19. So, boys, we need to have 11 on the pitch today. Less concerned about the graphics. I've got to wait now so we can see the tactics, how it will affect. I just worry that, James, that some of the stuff that we're used to in Football Manager is going to be downgraded, that it will still be there, but it will be kind of like using less data and stuff. It won't be 100% there, what we're used to. That's my concern. Diamonde, no, not Van Beek. Humphreys, Mane, I agree with. Scott, yeah, because I'm running out of midfielders. I'm going to use that team, but I might tweak it a little bit. Velasco was a bit moody, and you can see his morale compared to everybody else. He's a bit moody at the moment, Velasco. So I'm going to play Corrado up top. The other one is João Gomez. I'm a bit concerned about. Just want to have a look at his natural fitness, his stamina. They're both good, so he should be able to play again. And he's got a good heart, bless him. A good, bright green heart. Caceres probably needs some game time, so we'll make room for him on the bench. Humphreys. I think I might actually play Caceres instead of Van Beek. Van Beek come in for Scott. Scott for João Gomez. Newton. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not after your last performance, Sunshine. Corrado and Winkler. I think that's a nice team. Maston Twaino. Have I got room for Maston Twaino somewhere? Not really. It's a bit of a shame. Atom can come onto the bench for Rualt. And then I will have Timon, Missouri, João Gomez, Dominguez, Maston Twaino, Newton, and Velasco on the bench. What's he doing? Phil Oldman is winning a lot of plaudits. Do you perceive what is overachievement given their limited resources and finances? Do you agree he's performing? I think that a few sides have been guilty of underestimating. Oh, is that what you think, is it? Right. Bring it on, sunshine. We need to tell them I want to win. That's your job. And that's well, we got 81% now excited about the news with FM. Actually, James, so was I. And the reason why I tried to think, why am I so happy PSG won? And the reason I think was because PSG were, in my book, they were kind of underdogs. Strange thing to say, but underdogs because they'd only been back in training for a week, and I just felt the game was too quick for them to play in. So for me, they were kind of underdogs, and then the game panned out. They just didn't know what they were doing, PSG, and so I think because I'd made them underdogs, then that made it. I probably justified it to myself at the end of the day. But, I mean, Spurs just blew it. They made a mistake that every player of Football Manager does. Last 10 minutes, you think, all right, we'll pull the lines back, we'll go defensive, try and hold on, and then the opposition bag a couple of goals. Every manager who's played Football Manager knows all about that. And Spurs made... Oh, he's not going to react very well to that. Yeah. So we'll put that back straight away. Let's just say there's a lot of competition. Oh, he's actually thrilled. He's actually thrilled to be a squad player. But Winkler, squad player, he's my top scorer. How many goals has he got? He's got 18 goals. And... making him a squad player, I suppose, makes room for another important player, I guess. We're away from home, but it doesn't matter. We just keep playing the way we play. I'm not doing that tackle harder again. I've learned from the last, and I'm going to go with that team now. They're all happy. We need to beat Brighton. We need to stick it to them because of what he said about me. So if I could tell them, do not come back into the dressing room until you are 5-0 up. That's what I should be saying to them. Where are we here? That seems okay to me. So he didn't give us any praise, did he? I think we need to focus on the media's praise and get out there and give them a beating. One of these days I'm going to click on that storm out of a press conference and see what happens. I have never done that. Has anybody clicked on ever clicked on that storm out of a press conference. I've never in 15 years done it, and one of these days I have to give it a try, but not when it's like a really important season like this. Solanke still hasn't scored a goal, but I don't know what he's going to do. Solanke's not fit, is he? He didn't come on until 15 minutes to go or something. So he's not fit. And I think Spurs have got big problems up front. Which is, I mean, for FPL fans, you could put Sarr in, the Tottenham Sarr, PM Sarr, and he's just a 5 million player, and he's playing in the number 10 role, and he didn't actually play that bad last night. I thought he had a good game. Just 5 million playing as a number 10. I thought he could be a player to keep an eye on, because they've got long-term injuries. Maddison's out long-term. Kulusevski is out long-term. So they've got problems, Spurs, up front, having lost Son now as well. So they do have a few problems. Go on, Scotty boy. 1-0. Stick that in your peace pipe, Mr. Manager of Brighton. Are we overachieving, are we? Teams have been underestimating us because we're rubbish. Well, put that one in the back of your net. PSG made a very strange goalkeeping switch. Yeah, I don't understand it either. And also, Dembele, I don't know what role Dembele was playing as well. I thought he was supposed to be playing as a poacher or an advanced forward, but he was nowhere near the penalty area. And I think it's just like they have not been training. He was playing more like a deep lying forward, but only the deep part. He was totally out of position, out of sorts. When he went on the wing and they brought on the centre forward, what was his name? The striker. I can't remember his name now. He scored one of the goals. They looked a different team in the last 15 minutes. Because then they had width, they had somebody in the box attacking the ball, and they looked a different team in the last 15 minutes. Partly because Spurs decided to park the bus and just invited them on, but I don't know. It was an interesting game. It was a fun game to watch. 2-0, Winkler. Who said he's a squad player? Oh, the referee's having a word with the assistant. Hello, testing, testing, testing. Checking. He was way onside. Oh, it's disallowed. Why? Who was offside? Oh, it's this geezer here. Arribas. Unlucky, boys. Referee was caught cheating. So, I mean, the other thing is, where is Donnarumma going to end up? Some are saying Spurs. Well, that would be an odd decision by Spurs, because what's going to happen with Vicario? Some are saying Man United. I mean, where the heck is he going to go, is the question. This has been a really fun transfer window in the real life. Lots of movement, and I have really, really enjoyed it in the last few weeks. Do it for the fans. Winkler's still having a good game. It's another 1-0. Are we going to get a player sent off? Well, you might have said that about Sesko, who chose to go to United over Newcastle. United still have that pull. I don't know why they've got that pull. I guess it's reputation. They still have the club reputation, and I think if you sell them a good plan and give them loads of money, although Newcastle allegedly were going to pay Sesko more than United have agreed to pay him, so they must have sold him a good plan. Got one good salesman in there. What happened there? Has it gone in? Is it disallowed? Possibly. What on earth happened? I don't like these 1-0s when we're missing all the time and getting offsides and hitting the woodwork and all that stuff. I don't like 1-0s them. Again, we haven't seen a Brighton highlight yet. But we've seen loads of ours, and it's always a big worry. I think we need to make some changes very soon. Get some fresh legs on the pitch. Corrado's having a good game, so the front two don't need to be moved. Another time hit the woodwork, that's 4. But Corrado has put it in. Now tell him he's offside. Oh, 2-0 is better than 1-0, but still not in the clear. What's your viewing of Ramsey Jacobs? I think he's a good player. I wouldn't say that what you say, James, that he's a brilliant midfielder. You're right, I agree. He needs to be used. Like, there's so many good players, like just good players in the Premier League who just don't get game time and so therefore never develop. And I'm thinking Grealish, for one. Grealish was excellent at Aston Villa. And he's just not played. And if you don't play, you're not going to develop, and you need game time. And Pep never gave him game time, so what's he supposed to do? So Mastantuono. Van Beek is tired. He's always bloody tired, that boy. I'm going to give Dominguez a game. And Ari Bass. I'm going to put Newerton on for Ari Bass. I think I'll change the 2 wing backs. Timon and Missouri. Might as well tell Mane to ease off the tackles when I'm at it. And let's go with that the last 20 minutes or so. There are some very, very good players. And Ramsey Jacobs is one of them. And I think somebody's got to take hold of him and play him. And trust him and have faith in him. Bit like the faith I have in Badgertich. Just keep playing him. Or Corrado. I just keep playing him because although my scouts and... not my scouts, my coaches don't think much of him, I do. And somebody just needs to just give him a game. Trust him. I think we've done well in this game because we're playing a lot of games at the moment. You can see how tired they are. So getting a result here is good. And that puts us top. We have gone top. On goal difference. And there's still time, James. There's still time. One of the players that I've been watching Newcastle in pre-season, one of the boys I've been impressed with is Jacob Murphy. I've been very, very impressed with the way Jacob Murphy has played. He's looked very, very good, to be fair. And I've almost on 2 occasions put him in my FPL team, but I haven't. I'm just gonna put him on my watch list and just keep an eye on him because he's made an absolutely brilliant pre-season. Been very impressed with him. So all is not lost for Newcastle. I do think they will be beaten by Aston Villa, though. Although Villa are without Rodgers now, and that's a big loss. I think that's a big loss for Villa, but I still think Villa will beat Newcastle. Super save, that's what I say. And we have gone top of the league. The question is, can we stay there now? Ipswich go top. Goal difference is goal difference. We have scored 55 goals. Best at attacking, 22 goals conceded. Best at defending. We have a goal difference of 33. Man United is 15 and Liverpool's 19. We're streets ahead. That's worth an extra point in itself. I need to rest these boys for a day. We don't need to push them too hard. I do like this boy. I've got a soft spot for him, even though he's 21 and his attributes don't look brilliant. I do like him. I do like him. Is he in our... He is. Let's move him up to the senior squad for a while. Scotty, are you playing well? No. Ari Bass, are you playing well? No. Newerton, no. I think my assistant manager's had a brain fart there when he was writing that out. What is that about? So our lead at the top, James, is totally justified, as I would say. 55-22, best. I wonder who is the top scorer at the moment. Who's the top scorer? No, I want player. It's probably Haaland, isn't it? Most goals. Oh. Hoyland, Haaland, Okwara and Sargent. Winkler has 10 only in the Prem. That's not good enough. Alex Scott is not up for sale. What are we talking about here? Just not happening. Leeds in 13th. Not an easy fixture. I wouldn't say it's a gimme. None of them are gimmies. FM does very strange things. Time to put Velasco back. 6.55 isn't bad for this point in the season. No, we're not doing that. I actually think now is a good time to give Atom a run out and put Mane in here. Timon. And Kakares. Shaw, Gomez, Van Beek. Let's bring Newerton back. I don't feel I need to change those three, but let's give Winkler a rest. Corrado can stay in there. Bajetic probably needs another game. We'll put him on the bench. There's a left back. Barco is back. So I don't need too many wing backs. So Bajetic, Scott. Dominguez, Winkler, Arribas, Velasco. Let's try Chiesa on the bench. Oh, De Boer is out on loan. I thought he was at the club. Could do with getting Kutara back. Kutara. Right, so we got a rotated team here. But I'm not considering them as first and second 11. Some of these are good enough to be first 11. So I'm not considering that we've weakened the team here. Don't know if you're able to catch some of their videos of Park, South Korean Wonder Kid. I haven't actually seen or heard anything about him. Probably because Eddie Howe has not been using him, so which is a bit of a shame if he's not. But sometimes they just... What's happened here? Man United have won again. It looks like Liverpool drew, did they? No, Liverpool haven't played yet. Yes, they have. Well, they beat Chelsea 3-2, but they still haven't caught us up. I don't know how this table works sometimes. We need to win them, boys. I don't actually remember seeing him, James, to be honest. Unless I've been watching with my eyes closed. I've watched a lot of their games, the highlights of their games, and I remember, like, Jacob Murphy's been outstanding. But I don't remember this South Korean guy. And maybe I need to go back and have a look at some more videos. Barco can play. I actually might bring Barco in. He is capable of playing. Diamonde thinks Diamonde should have been picked. Well, it's good that he thinks that he should have been picked, in a way. But if he wasn't always jaded, then I wouldn't rest him. I'd pick him every week. I think we might try him every game for a little while, and then he'll get jaded again. He doesn't rate this team, my assistant. Come on, boys. I've really got a bad frog in my throat tonight. I think I've been talking too much. I've been making videos for my other channel, There's going to be one. I'm going to hopefully finish tonight for scrambled eggs. If anybody has subscribed to scrambled eggs, it's about guardian angels, and it's a very, very interesting insight into that, and it's quite a story. So I might post that in the community post when that goes up tomorrow. It was quite fun to make. But I think I am convinced I do have a guardian angel. I'm absolutely convinced of it. And if you think I'm insane or senile, watch the video, and then once you've listened to the story, judge for yourself. But not giving any more away than that right at this moment. But I'm absolutely convinced I do. Well, this is an absolute nightmare. I'm going to have to shout demand more here. One shot. There's been 2 shots in the entire game. Total XG of 0.0 or 0.1. This is not good enough for either team. We're slightly the better team, I would say. 3 shots, 3 on target. We're getting better after I shouted at them. But it is Leeds who are going to take the lead. Right, I think we're going to have to get the big stick out for the dressing room at half-time. Has he given a disallowed? That's unusual. Oh yeah, he was offside. I think we need to get the big stick out in the dressing room now. The one with the big nails in it. This is not acceptable. They've all had a beating with the stick. Look at that, Maston Twaino, 6.4. Valesco's anxious. He hasn't even gone on yet. And same for Timon. Evening, Black Mojo King. How are you? Amari Hutchinson to Nottingham Forest. Are you sure about that one? Right, they've had an absolute rollicking now. So, send them out with that. They've had a beating with the stick with nails. Well done, Silva. Somebody tried. Where are Leeds defending? They're not defending particularly deep. They're not actually cramming bodies behind the ball. We just haven't shown up today. Especially Masson Twaino. He's going to have to come off in a minute. I'm just going to have a shout at him. Is that a penalty? No. We are slightly the better team, but only in that we've dominated possession and that we've had 4 on target, whereas Leeds have had 0 on target. This is very marginal stuff, this. This has got to be personnel. Yeah, he's on a 6.3 now. Time to get the big guns out there. Corrado is doing okay. Barco is tired. Van Beek is always tired. Switch those two over. Winkler can come on here. Silver's not having a great game. Valesco can come on there. We'll leave one just in case we need it. Yep, everything's good in here. Always good in here. How are things with you, Black? This is an absolutely desperate performance. Let's encourage him a little bit. Luckily, Leeds' shooting has been pretty poor. We just haven't created enough, have we? João Gomez. Or Newerton. Probably better to shore up the midfield first. Come on, we're going to lose the top spot if we don't win this. Five times hit the woodwork. Or was that a save? It's a save then, wasn't it? Off the top. Oh! That would have been so FM. Leeds' first highlight hits the post. Not happy with this. Alive is good, Black. Alive is always good. The alternative doesn't sound so appealing. Come on, boys. It's been a shocker today. I knew we were going to have trouble against one of these four teams, though we were up against. And the other two didn't pose too many problems. But we were going to have problems against one of them. This is so FM, isn't it? Oh, lovely. You just gotta love it. They haven't had a highlight all game, apart from that one a few minutes ago that hit the post. That's the only time they've been in the game. And we have just peppered their goal. Absolutely peppered their goal. Oh, I love it. FM. Well, we were going to have a poor result against one of them. Probably means that Manchester United are going to be allowed to lose now as well. I'm embarrassed. Shameful. So that probably means that allows the game to allow Manchester United to lose because we've been doing so well, Manchester United can't lose. So that now allows United to lose. Right. It is a lot of games, though. We've just been playing a lot of games. Got another one now. Oh, at least we got a week. Got a week off. Just like that is so FM. It's just like awesome. Oh well, not to worry. I mean, we are second in the league. Who would have thought that at the beginning of the season? So come on. Credit where credit's due for the boys. Being second in the league is pretty good. Allegedly, Silver is starting to show his potential, is he? We don't have to play in the Europa League for a while, do we? March. Is it March? Yeah, March the 7th. So we've still got best part of a month before we play in the Europa League again. But the business end of the season is getting nearer. Yeah. Newcastle are looking to buy Silva. In your dreams, Newcastle. In your dreams. Oh, he has a release clause, does he? Want to keep my best players at the club. What's his release clause then? $100 million. And Newcastle going to offer me $100 million for him. Well, this becomes a must-win game now. Versus Aston Villa, best option for me is to draw, but that's a long shot. I just think it will be close. I think that it's not going to be... They're not going to romp away with it, and I think there's going to be goals in it. I'd go so far as to say something like a 2-1 or even a 3-2. But they'll just... Villa, I think, will just edge it. That's my thoughts. I think that everybody is... all the Man United fans are actually looking forward to playing Arsenal. I'm not. Arsenal have looked very, very good in pre-season. Saka has looked extremely good, and he always plays well against... he's happy to stay now, is he? Oh, for goodness sake. And I just think Arsenal will probably beat them. I'm going to guess 3-0. That's me, the eternal optimist. But I just think Mbeumo doesn't look fit. He's not going to start Mbeumo. He just doesn't look anywhere near fit. And Cunha doesn't look like he knows what he's doing yet. Sesko can't possibly start because he hasn't played with the team yet. So I think it's the old United taking on what is a very well-drilled Arsenal team. And I think, to be honest, we're going to get spanked. And we're going to see all the United fans really shocked afterwards and want the manager sacked again. And I think that Arsenal are going to be too good. Sadly. I hope I'm wrong, and I'll be very happy if I'm wrong. But I just don't see... at this early stage that United have improved that much. It's very early days, and they might gel together and play well together later. But it's... Arsenal in their first game, they couldn't have got worse apart from having City or Liverpool. So I'm like, I don't think that it's going to happen for us, sadly. So I think Liverpool a narrow win. I think Arsenal will spank United. Villa will beat Newcastle, but only just by the odd goal in a good scoring game. What's the other games? Man City will beat Wolves quite comfortably, but probably only 2-0, 3-0. Nothing to write home about. I'm just hoping that Reindeer scores because he's in my team. Now then, Manchester United drew. There you go. That's what my defeat was about. It's just allowing Man United to have a couple of bad results. Humphreys, Diamonde. I agree with all that apart from Van Beek. So Diamonde, Barco, Mane. I'm going to have to put Mane in because you only shout at me if I don't. And then Van Beek can play at DM. He's doing a good job at DM. Arribas has a cold, same as me. I must have caught my cold from Arribas. Newerton is not playing very well, though, but I have to play him now because Arribas has got a cold. So Diamonde, now he's completely changed it around. And Scott, Gomez, yeah. Newerton, Silva, Velasco and Winkler. I think that's probably a good team. Velasco, who's now happy. Corrado, Mastantuono on the bench. So Humphreys, Barco, Rualt can come in on the bench. Bajcetic, who can play anywhere. Chiesa, Corrado, Mastantuono and Scott. Scott can play up here if necessary. Humphreys can come in here. And Barco in there. That'll do for me. Very big game this. We have to win this. We have to keep the pressure on United. Liverpool, though, have just let themselves down. But we do have United coming up after Everton. So beating Everton and beat United, then we'll go top in our own right then. But a poor result against Everton means United's a pressure game. I think United will finish in 8th. I'm not quite sure. I share your optimism. Good evening, Spike. How you doing, mate? I don't share your optimism, David. 10th, 11th, maybe. I don't think 8th is realistic. I think that it's going to take them a while to gel. And Mbeumo is definitely not fit. He looks overweight to me at the moment. And he needs to lose a few pounds first and foremost. I still want to get this boy in if I can. What a good winger. 83 million. I don't have anywhere near that, though. I've got 0. Did they steal my money? I didn't have much. Come on, boys. We've got to do a lot better. Yeah, let's try that tackle harder again. We won't get a player sent off, surely, this time. João Gomez is not playing very well. Looking at his form is on the way down. I'm going to put Scott in there. João Gomez can go onto the bench. I'm struggling for forwards. Otera is fit, is he? That's good news. Yeah, we'll go along with that. And we just got to hope that these three talented forwards have got their shooting boots on today. Yeah, I agree, David. I think a lot of teams have got weaker. United are definitely not stronger, despite all the hype the fans are giving them, all the expectation that they have. They are not stronger, possibly even weaker. Fulham have got weaker, Brentford have got weaker, and probably Brighton are a little bit weaker than they were. Although Brighton have brought in a nice left back. Let's take advantage of the home advantage, boys. Although I don't think our home form is that good. So Everton might be an outside bet to do well at the beginning of the season. Their fixtures are really good. I think defensively Everton are quite solid under David Moyes. An outside bet for Everton to do quite well in their opening 5 or 6 games until they play Liverpool, of course. So yeah, I would say Everton might be the surprise of the early season. Of course, I get all these things wrong. Everton are lacking forwards. Nottingham Forest haven't scored a goal, I don't think, in pre-season. I think Wood has got one. But Nottingham Forest are really struggling to score. But defensively, teams have not been able to score against them. So Nottingham Forest have not improved. And Chris Wood is getting on now, and they've got Europe to worry about as well. Come on, boys. Set up the big game against United. A top-of-the-table clash. Not like that, you won't. Penalty, ref. Whoops, here comes the counter-attack. Oh boy, I saw that coming, didn't I? It's like another team were spanking who go and have one shot, one goal. Oh, FM, stop it. Why can't my forwards be as clinical as these, like, Everton and Leeds forwards? Why am I forwards so bad in comparison to the teams in 13th, 14th, and especially down the bottom of the league? Oh, come on, FM. Enough of this nonsense. Well, we haven't set up the big game against United then, because we're going to be 4 points behind now. Unless they can sort this out. Barco 6.2 is the nonsense. Newerton worries me out on that left as well. Just so selfish. Oh, Barco. He was about to have a rocket up his backside on a 6.2, but he's rescued himself now. He's not going to Newcastle, not Eddie style player. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's not like... For me, he's not Prem. He'd be a good championship striker, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but he's not Prem. He's not top class. Even if you put him in a good team, I don't think he's... He looks clumsy to me sometimes. I don't know. What do I know? But he doesn't look like a top Premier League striker to me, Calvert-Lewin. Oh, what's being set up here, I wonder? What is being set up here? Because if we draw, we'll be 3 points behind United. Is that what? This isn't good enough, boys. This is not good enough. Is that what is being set up here? Winkler's taking a knock. Needs to come off if it's a knee injury. I'm going to put Utara up there. Take a chance. Actually, no. We'll put Mastantuono up there. Switch him and Velasco over. See what Mastantuono can do. Silva probably not playing well at the moment because he's got Manchester United on his mind. Big money transfers. Let's demand more. We haven't played well for a while. We need more. You're in, Velasco. Slow it down, slow it down. Not too happy with that, Van Beek. David Moyes is doing well at Everton. He's, in all fairness, Everton actually is his club. He loves Everton. And now he's back for a second go. I think he's quite happy at Everton. He'd actually like being at West Ham. That's his kind of club. He loved that kind of... Good save, Meslier. I think we need to ask my assistant to intervene here. We don't do never press. Diamande, 6.4. Let's make some changes then. Newerton. You know why the game was giving Newerton a bad rating? Because I only had one left winger. But ha-ha game because I can play Barco as the left winger. Oh, we're going to have another bad result, are we? We're making hard work of it at the moment. Three points behind United. Tasty little leave. Oh, he's missed it again. We are really making hard work of this game of football at the moment. Another team that we've absolutely spanked, though, and can't win. It's like, come on, FM. Week after week after week we do this. Enough. Can we lose to somebody who's actually better than us? That's all it's doing, is setting up this top two clash. That's all that's happening. It's perfectly placed now. 3 points between the two teams. FM, wow, what a surprise you just given me. Whoa, you totally got me with that one. Oh, bloody hell. I would never in a million years have seen that coming. And we'll go and beat United now. It's just crazy, crazy game. Another injury. Lovely. I love injuries. Right. Can we win a game of football, boys? Like, this is awful. Such a good start as well. And this is now turned into a nightmare. Carcares is set for a pay rise. For what? I was going to ask, are you staying with the Ipswich save until the beat? I think I might as well. We're talking about a couple of months. I will be on holiday from October the 21st. So, I mean, I will even miss the game coming out. I won't be back till November the 18th. But I'm not too worried. I've never been one that needs to be first. I'll come back and have a look at it. So I'm going to be around until about October the 20th. And then I'm going on holiday for a month. So I don't intend to play Football Manager while I'm on holiday. I'm having a month off. Everything to do with YouTube. I'm a bit disillusioned with YouTube at the moment. YouTube's doing whatever it can to not promote my channel, but then there's nothing I can do about that. YouTube has to be YouTube. I lose more subscribers than I gain every day. It's a little depressing, but I know why that happened. The worst thing people can do is go and ask people to subscribe because you think he feels he should have more subscribers. Go and subscribe to him. Show the love. The worst thing anybody can do for a channel. You gain 300 subscribers who then never watch any videos, and then YouTube just takes them off you. And so you are stuck. So if anybody's ever thinking of doing that, when I say YouTube is not promoting the channel, don't do that. Don't go and do that. That would kill the channel. And a couple of people have done it now, and it hurts the channel a lot. Dead subscribers do not work. Shall I try Van Beek at the back? Because we're not defending very well. So we'll go with this squad and we'll try Van Beek at the back. Because maybe my assistant is seeing something I'm not. Winkler's not playing. He's not fit. So we'll have Valesco and Silva and Mastantuono. And I think we've got a fairly tasty bench there. Mane, we haven't got any Timon. Caceres. Caceres, Timon, Mane, Utara, Arribas, Chiesa, Corrado and Bajcetic. I'm struggling for forwards at the moment. When these three are not playing very well, Corrado, let's play Silva up top and put Corrado in behind him. Let's try that. I'm David. I'm off to see my lovely daughters in Vietnam. 4 weeks. Oh, here we go. Shall we have a look at this? Yeah, let's have a look at this. The Europa League draw. We'll only look at it until we get drawn out. Let's have a bit of excitement going on here. Who are we going to get? We don't want Lazio at this stage. We don't want Sporting CP at this stage either. Some big teams left in here. There's no easy teams by the look of it. Dortmund instead of Bayern Munich this year. Rennes, we'll have Rennes. Or even Bournemouth, we'll take Bournemouth. Oh, that's us. No, we're Ipswich. What am I talking about? Bournemouth's I'm doing in the other save. Lazio. No, we don't want Lazio. Not at this early stage. Rangers would be good. Exciting game against Rangers. Valencia will be all right. Ooh, it could be Rangers. I'd quite like Rangers, actually. Ipswich, go on. Nope. Genk or Rennes would be okay. Sporting CP I'm not too keen on. Genk could be all right. Yes, get in. Now we can advance to the end. Yeah, we'd be happy with Genk. And there we go. We have the big match now. Manchester United. What time is it? Oh, plenty of time. Genk could be all right. Gonna go London to help my son and wife and their child with the move to Sweden mid-October to November. Oh, that's such a shame, Stefan. That would have been such fun to go up to London and meet you. Yeah, I will be away from 21st of October until the 18th of November. It's 4 weeks exactly. Which that's such a shame, Stefan. That would have been really nice. I haven't actually been into London in such a long time. I haven't since I got back from Vietnam 3 years ago. I haven't been into London at all. So it'd be before I left the UK. What, nearly 20 years ago I was in London the last time. Oh, it's such a shame, Stefan. Another time, buddy. Right, we need to beat Manchester United. I do agree Mane should be in the team, but not, I don't think, at fullback. I'm going to go with my little experiment. See if Silva can manage to play as the advance forward. Yeah, lots of time, Stefan. I mainly now do a late May holiday. I used to do skiing myself, James, but I used to go February time. Used to go to a place called Vilsmoos in Austria. Skiing is such fun. I had to stop after I crashed into a tree and did my knee in. I don't know who put that tree there. It's a bit unsporting. But yeah, I had to quit skiing then. But yeah, I loved skiing. So where do you go skiing in May? Where's the snow in May? We need to raise our game. We absolutely need to raise our game. If they go 6 points clear, I think the title's gone. It does, James. It absolutely does. Haven't made a plan yet, or likely to start planning it in January. So you'd go late May. What month is it now? It's like your holiday time is gone now then. I generally try to go in February or October time because it's cheaper. Flights are cheaper if you go in those months. Like school holidays, for some reason, school holidays are nothing to do with me. I don't know why I should pay more for a ticket just because kids are on holiday. They're nothing to do with me. And but it is what it is. It like almost double the price for flights in school holiday time. So just go out of school holiday time, and February and October are dirt cheap. So that's when I generally go away. Got a return flight for less than 600 quid to Vietnam this time. Direct flight as well. So that's less than 300 each way. I was just like blown away with that. Okay, we'll take some of that. But then that's because it's October. Go on. Penalty, ref. Missed a sitter again. We're a one-on-one here. Force him out wide. Go on. He did well there, Missouri. We've missed a sitter. No, I don't need a visa. It's a 30-day visa on arrival. We're still classed as one of the big four out there: USA, UK, Australia, Canada. Come on, boys. This is not good enough. Come on. We need to beat United here. Get in! Maston Twaino. Well done, Frankie, baby. 1-0. Oh, the game is so a little predictable, shall we say. Because now we've gone back top. I still don't think we're going to end up on top. We are probably going to draw. But, Frankie boy. I'm not believing this yet. It's a bit early in the season for us to be thinking title. Oof. United have clearly been the better team, which is a reversal of how it normally is now. So once again, the better team is not winning. FM likes to do that, doesn't it? The better team can't win. Yep, keep working hard. Oh, you've got this nonsense again. Not allowed to ask him. I don't know what that's about. I think he goes to the pub. Yeah, he's definitely in the pub again. I'll have to stop the game as soon as they kick off. Come on, boys. This is your moment. Right, now can I have a word with him? Is he back from the pub yet? Nope, he's not back from the pub yet. If I click cancel, though, now I can ask him. Oi! It's like it's glitch city here. Now I can ask him. He's got back from the pub now. He doesn't like the club pies. He goes down the pub for a pint and one of their pies. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with my assistant. Your friends go to Vietnam every year. Yeah, I absolutely love the place myself, David. I just love it. I mean, I think the people, for me, the people are just the best in the world. I don't go on holidays for sightseeing. I just go to see my daughters and just to see them again. But it's just such a lovely, lovely place, Vietnam. From next year, I'll probably be going to the Philippines because they'll all be back home, I think, by this time next year for sure. Go on, Corrado. You got this, boy. Oh. We've got the match momentum, but we have been nowhere near the better team. We're not the better team. But we've got the match momentum. Midfield were playing poorly. Bacetic can come in. And João Gomez is not playing very well either. So, Chiesa, you've got your moment. Newton's on a yellow, so Arribas. Silva hasn't cut it up top. Time for Velasco. We'll leave one. Come on, boys. 1-0 is killing me. 1-1 is even worse. I did actually call this. I said it would be a draw. Ah, boy, oh boy. Who's this on his own? Maston Twain? No, he's not happy, is he? Ah, just as I was thinking we could go top, we're going to be still 3 points behind. Not good enough. But we haven't been the better team, so a draw will be fine. We've been absolutely hammered, in all fairness. So I'll take a draw. Barco is the one who's tiring. If we can hold on and keep the draw. You never know. We might even sneak it if FM can give us a highlight or two. Go to my assistant, get him to figure out the last 10 minutes. Oh, not again. So many glitches. Come on, boys. I've been to Vietnam, but at the time it's not nice modern. It now spends... Oh, interesting. That's an interesting tale. Yeah, it's my I think probably my favorite place in the world, Vietnam. Valesco had his moment. He couldn't take it. We beat United when we were at home, didn't we? Looks like they're going to get revenge. Good block. Counter. Go on. Go on. Oh, go on, son. No, the pass. The pass across the box, you twit. Oh, what? The fixture list in FM24 is insane. It is, isn't it? Almost, but not quite. Oh, we could still lose this, yeah. At the end of the day, we are... Well, that's offside, Sam. At the end of the day, we are punching way above our weight here. If you'd have said second in the league at this stage, I'd have called you totally insane at the beginning of the season. So, yeah, we're punching way above our weight here. So, that's fine. Like, sitting in second, United are going to have some bad times at some point, and we've got to be around to take advantage of it. So we'll take that. It's the other games, the other nonsense, those 2 games. But now we have to move on. We should be getting a few results here. We got Newcastle, I don't know how many 100 times, which is normal. Newcastle in the cup. We've got Genk coming up. Newcastle again. Tottenham. Before we have a fairly pleasant run of fixtures, and the last 3 are insane. Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool. So we are coming into the back end of the season. So, hey Rayford, you've just called in when we're probably calling it a day now. Good to see you in though. We will be back probably. I'm not going to be around tomorrow because, of course, the Football League kicks off tomorrow. So I will be watching football myself with my feet up tomorrow night. But I might do an FPL deadline stream. So if anybody's in my league, come along to the FPL deadline stream. Probably be from 5:30 to 6:30, and be a bit of fun just before the fixtures are due, before the league kicks off. That'll be quite fun to do. I've got about 6 players that I've got 10 players in my watch list that people really might not have thought about. They should be keeping an eye on them at least. So join me for that, but in the evening I'll be watching the game. Then Saturday is my day off. I'll be back Sunday evening. Next be Sunday evening, and hope I will see a lot of you then Sunday at 8 o'clock. We've got some tough fixtures coming up here. It is, looking at it, going to be hard, but hopefully we'll come through the other end. And we will. Top 4 will be a huge season, so hopefully we will come through it. Thanks for coming, guys. Really appreciate your support, and look out also tomorrow for the new scrambled egg video, which is going to be on my guardian angel, and you're not going to believe the story in the end. It's taken a while to put together, to sort it out in my head. You just won't believe the story. You'll probably end up calling me insane. But the story works out. It figures out. The numbers add up. So watch out for that. I'll put a link to that in the, if I'm allowed to, if YouTube allows me to, I'll put a link to that. It's quite intriguing how it ends. Thanks for coming, guys, and lots going on tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the footy over Friday and Saturday and Sunday, and I will see you Sunday evening. Be safe. Take care. See you soon.